Good evening, traders. Today is Thursday, January 12th, 4:35 p.m. Markets are closed. We are almost to the Rubicon, aren't we? We almost got there. We hit some resistance today, but we almost got there. I think perhaps we're going to get a pullback, a little one, a shallow one. I don't think it's going to be that deep, but I can't say how deep it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that deep. Remember yesterday when I made that call, the controversial call? SPY 400, that's the target, right? 400.28 specifically. Well, did you notice what happened to the VIX today? We'll get into that a little bit. VIX went down to 18 and some change, 18, I think it was. That's not something that's in position ready to surge now, is it? We'll get into more in a little bit, because I've been calling since last month. The VIX was bluffing all along, and I've got evidence of that. Okay, so let's get into what's happened today. We basically, for SPY, this is right here. Let me turn on the pointer. We found resistance at this new channel top that was drawn in. I mean, that's clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. It made 5 attempts. It basically got rejected. It made 2 successful attempts to backtest EMA 50. So you guys know the criteria. That's positive. That means that's legitimate strength, not pump and squeeze strength. Okay? But clearly it found resistance at both the channel top and the weekly expected move right there. Isn't that funny how that all works? Okay? This morning, however, after CPI, it surged up and it kissed SPY futures weekly EMA 50 right there. It kissed it. Boom, got promptly rejected. Promptly rejected. Went all the way down. Okay? In fact, went all the way down to around the 392 level. Right here. Right? It got rejected, and it found the channel trend line right here. Right? See that? So then obviously it wicked back up promptly. But then in the next hour, this is a 65-minute chart, comes retests it again, the 392 range. Okay? Wicks up, but then for the rest of the day, it found support basically on the 65-minute SMA 20 line. Okay? So about the only divergence I saw was when it was tinkering around at the weekly expected move line, for, we'll just call it an hour or so. This is going up, and this is going flat. And then what happened? Boom. Yeah, that's when I was on Twitter, and I tweeted, I said, ooh, what do we have here? So, found its way back up to the channel top as resistance, got rejected again. So, I think it's at a point where here's what I think is going to happen. This SMA 20 line is going to keep going up and up and up. It's going to force a squeeze between the channel top and the SMA 20. That's usually how that works. It's going to squeeze it. It's going to force it to make a move. What I don't know is how market makers plan on making that happen. Are they just going to gap up? Right? Gap up and settle it that way? And then back test it during the trading hours? See what I mean? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how all of this is going to unfold. But we are so close. So close now. Okay? It touched for the first time since December. December FOMC-ish. Yeah, no. That would have been not December FOMC, the 12/13 CPI. That was the last time we touched the weekly EMA 50. So we touched it again today. We touched it again today. Now, mind you, we got promptly rejected. Boom, boom. But we touched it. And now we're kind of going up against this channel top right here. And so let's just see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know exactly how this is going to unfold. Okay? But we are so close. So close. This next one is basically a SPY Futures 1 hour chart. See that? Basically the same view. Weekly EMA 50. Boy, we went up there. We're like, oh yeah. I will note for you guys that actually in all of 2022, the only time we ever really got above that the weekly EMA was like kind of like the well, I'll just speak for December. I'll just say that November and December. I'm not going to speak for the rest of the year. November and December was all pumps and squeezes to get to the EMA 50. It really was. It was just pump, squeeze, pump, squeeze, pump, squeeze. We even pumped above it a couple times, only to drop below it again. Pumped above it again, and failed it again. Failed the back test. Okay. This is the first time since November, December, and I'll just even include October if you want to just say Q4, right? Q4, that we methodically stair-stepped our way up to the EMA 50 line. Okay? Right there. And coincidentally, or maybe not coincidentally, we also touched the former November, December channel bottom right here, that gray dotted line. See that? So you see this, the gray simple moving, SMA 20, simple moving average 20 line. It's just going to keep going up and up and up and up, and up like that. And it's just going to wedge. It's going to wedge. It's going to force a decision. It's like you're either going to break through that weekly EMA 50 or you're going to get squeezed out of it and go down. That's it. There's no more going sideways for too long. You see what I mean? So it's, tomorrow's Friday. We've had a good run so far. What do the market makers have in mind? Oh, that remains to be seen, doesn't it? I don't know what they have in mind for tomorrow. Last day of the week, right? I don't know. We're going to find out, aren't we? But the first major obstacle they took over was yesterday. This gray diagonal line, that's the 12-13 CPI wick high for December. That is a significant obstacle, by the way. Did you guys know that? Because why? Short of, if you exclude August was for 2022 the high. Well, if January was actually higher, but January is when we started to fall. So August was the highest ascending attempt. Okay? December 13th CPI wick high is the second highest in 2022. The reason why overcoming this was significant, this diagonal line back to December 13th, because there's no more data points to connect to. That's it. I have no more data points to connect to. See what I mean? Hence the title of this episode, The Rubicon. We are already now taking steps that we are about to transition into the next Rubicon. We've already passed the highest point, the second highest point in 2022. There's nothing left for me to connect a trend line to. That's my point. Okay? Look at SPY Futures 1 hour. Kind of doing a little pop and float there, aren't you? See, that's what I'm talking about. I've talked about this in previous episodes. Pop and float, pop and float, pop and float. You're floating up, you're floating up, you're floating up. All of November and December have basically pretty much been pop and falls, not pop and floats. Pop, boom, fall. Pop, boom, fall. This is different. And finally, let's get back to the VIX. Down negative 10.72% today, 18.83. Oh, sorry, I was off. I thought it was 18.18. 18.83. I stand corrected. I got 3 out of 4 numbers in there, right? I got 188, but but that's beside the point. Now, are you guys surprised at all? The VIX is down like this? I heard a lot of YouTubers say, oh, VIX to 20, rock and roll, it's over now. It's over now. They were all saying that all in December. Oh, VIX to 20, VIX to 20, I'm calling it. I might be the only one in December who was calling this instead. I've been trying to say VIX is weak. There's something here that's not right. It was weak in the MACD. It kept masking that weakness in gaps up, gap up, gap up. I was like, no, that's a sign of weakness. That's not a sign of strength. I was saying that in December. See? There you go. VIX 18, right? Isn't that usually a sign of perhaps maybe going into a bull market? I've been saying since last week, you guys, there's some kind of strength here, guys. This is not fake stuff. Starting with 5-minute EMA. And so now here we are, right at the edge of the Rubicon. And VIX goes down to 18.8. I've been calling for that since last month. Because I saw weakness in the MACD and RSI and the VIX. I was like, nah, this is not right. This is something here. Something here is off. So I'll let you guys think about that. What does that mean? As I said in yesterday's controversial episode, 400, SPY 400.23. That's your number. If you get it, that's it. And is it a coincidence that VIX drops to 18.8 today? Why don't you tell me in the comments what you think? I told you, I was like, you guys, there's something here. This is not bearish. There's something here. And now the VIX has gone down to levels not seen since, I think, January of 2022, December 2021. I think. I'd have to go back and look. I didn't. You could fact check me on that, but I think that's about right. And I'll tell you right now, RSI of 18.9, holy moly. That's the daily, guys. 18.9 on the RSI. Whoa. That is weak. So, there you have it. You know. Okay, and that's basically all I've got for you guys today. Please feel free to follow me on Twitter. Today I was trying to call the sports game. I think we're going to get some pump and dump. No, we just kind of got... It wasn't really a pump and dump at all today. It was just a dump. A dump when CPI came out. Pump back up to SPY futures. Rejected dump. And then we just kind of wedged our way out of it. So, but nonetheless, I'm glad I did that episode last night. You guys might want to keep that because, oh, I promise you 100% certainty you're going to need to review that again. Market makers aren't done here. Just because they didn't do it today, it doesn't mean they won't do it tomorrow. Okay? A pump and dump or dump and pump. Okay? Keep that video in your back pocket. Okay? So, and please don't forget to listen to your favorite music to get you in the right state of mind, flow state, get you in the zone so that you can have Zen, achieve Zen. Okay? Please give this video a like, share, subscribe, or click to be notified when I release something new. And with that, I'm Agent 000 signing off.